Hello guys. Gregor Gillespie, whose full name is Gregor Volz Gillespie, is an American professional MMA athlete who currently competes in the lightweight division of the UFC. Gregor Gillespie's last fight was against Diego Ferreira at UFC Vegas 26 on May 8, 2021. Gregor Gillespie managed to win by TKO in a great way over Diego Ferreira in the second round. This victory adds to the collection of victories, Gregor Gillespile's victory in the UFC to 6 times. However, there is an interesting story after the fight, where Gregor Gillespie claims he is the best in some ways. In addition to claiming himself to be the best wrestler, Gregor Gillespie also claims that he is the best angler in the UFC. In an interview, Gregor Gillespie said, "And I told you. The best conditions, the best wrestlers, and the best fishermen," said Gregor Gillespie at the time.
Gotta think that's the biggest win of his career.
The biggest
Best
win of his
condition.
career and had to.
Best wrestler, best fisherman.
Gillespie is known to like fishing when outside the octagon.
Where are you?
I am the best fisherman in MMA. The best fisherman in MMA. I'm over at
What's interesting about this story is, when this claim received a response from the most exciting fighter in the UFC lightweight class, Connor McGregor. At that time, Connor McGregor was watching UFC Vegas 26, where Connor McGregor learned that Gregor Gillespie crowned himself the best angler in MMA. Like Gregor Gillespie, it turns out that Connor McGregor also has the same hobby, namely fishing, as he has shown several times through uploads on his social media. It is even known, after his defeat with Dustin Poirier, Conor McGregor often spends his time with his family fun fishing in the middle of the sea. However, as we know that there is no fighter more active on social media than former champion Conor McGregor. Likewise, Conor McGregor, who is known to never stand when other people claim that they are the best. Hearing the statement made by Gregor Gillespie, Conor immediately expressed his displeasure via Twitter. "I believe that Gregor Gillespie is not the best angler in MMA. I say he's not even close to the best," Conor McGregor wrote on Twitter. Of course, what Conor McGregor meant as best was himself. Actually, the meaning of fisherman here is not only as a job of catching fish, but also can be interpreted that the nickname the fisherman also means a champion who is good at taking opportunities and winning and including champions. In his press conference, Gregor Gillespie did not remain silent and challenged Conor McGregor to a fishing competition. Even the fighter from New York voiced the challenge of fighting if he managed to win in a fishing competition with Conor McGregor. In his interview, Gregor Gillespie said, "Okay, so I mean, we can do a few different things. If he wants to settle that score first, we can definitely have a fishing duel. Then if I win, we can fight." How? Gillespie said in the interview. Gregor Gillespie himself has a record that cannot be taken lightly, where he has a record of 14 wins with only 1 loss in his MMA career. Gregor Gillespie's only loss was against Kevin Lee at UFC 24 in November 2019. With both fighters currently in the lightweight division, of course, that is the real reason Conor McGregor doesn't accept the claims of what Gregor Gillespie said. It also doesn't rule out that the two will one day meet in the octagon. But on the other hand, that encounter will also see Gregor Gillespie have to win several fights in a row if he is to get a fight with Conor McGregor. Or, perhaps the two could also strike a deal for the title of the best fisherman in the UFC by holding a fishing competition between them. Finally, Conor McGregor's behavior also caught the attention of his former rival in the UFC lightweight division, Khabib Nurmagomedov. In his caption which he posted on Twitter, Khabib said this person, Islam Makhachev, wants to fish. Dana White, you promised her last time, wrote Khabib Nurmagomedov on Twitter. The tweet also meant that Islam Makhachev was put forward to challenge Conor McGregor in the UFC lightweight. But unfortunately, Conor McGregor after a fight against Dustin Poirier at UFC 264 and suffered a defeat and a broken leg injury that made Conor McGregor rest for a long time. If the fight really happened, then this would be Conor McGregor's revenge against Khabib Nurmagomedov, even if it was only defeating his protege. Meanwhile, on the other hand, for Islam Makhachev, the fight with Conor McGregor will certainly make his reputation rise in the UFC lightweight class. And if Islam Makhachev can beat Conor McGregor, it will raise Islam Makhachev's standings and bring him closer to becoming the UFC lightweight king, which was carried by his brother, Khabib Nurmagomedov. Or maybe Islam Makhachev can take part in the fishing competition held by the Gregor duo. Now that's guys, the fight for the title of the best fisherman in the UFC seems difficult to happen. It's because of the long distance between Gregor Gillespie and Conor McGregor. While Islam Makhachev and Conor McGregor himself also have a very small possibility. That's because Conor McGregor's contract with the UFC only leaves 2 fights. Please write your opinion below, and don't forget to like and share with your friends. See you in other videos. See ya.